welcome to Right Now Decisions. I'm your host, D.L. Powell, and I have today as my guest, LaDonna Williams, who's a realtor here with Keller Williams. How are you this morning? Just want to ask you a few questions for us in the process of buying a home. What's the first step in the home buying process?
Well, the first step is to decide to buy, and then we will go ahead and get you finance. So that's when you will come to me, and I will either refer you to a mortgage lender, or you can go and get some financing with your local bank, whichever one you feel more comfortable with. So once we do that, we can kind of get you in the ball game, see what you pre-qualify for. You can examine your finances, because even though you may get, let's say, qualify for $250,000, you might not be comfortable with $250,000, that note that goes with that. So you could speak with me, and then we can go over your finances, and I can help you with that. And that's pretty much the first step.
Okay, so I was going to ask, why should one find a realtor as opposed to just going out, maybe finding a property on their own and then why is a realtor so important?
A realtor is very important because we know the market trends. We do that for a living. We know this area. We can help you negotiate. We could also, we know the property, we could find out the property conditions. You want somebody that can fight for you. And when you're buying a home, actually it's no cost to you. So it's actually, you're getting a free service with, when you're working with a buyer's realtor, being a buyer's realtor. So it's no cost to you, and so you would want someone to be there for you in that time.
So like an advocate in your home buying.
Yes, or kind of like a court-appointed attorney.
Right. Okay. Well, listen. Well, how much would one maybe need for a down payment? It's a certain percentage, or depending on the cost of the house, or what?
Yes. Well, how much you would need for a down payment? They have depending on your loan. So if like FHA loan is 3.5% down. And VA loans, 100%, so you don't need a down payment for a VA loan. Okay. But if you are getting a conventional loan, that's about 5 to 20%. So it all depends on your financing, and once you get your pre-approval, and you speak with your mortgage lender, then they will tell you what's available for you. So FHA is usually one of the most common for first-time home buyers.
Okay.
And
okay. Well, I guess the next question would be, what's the minimum credit score, that one should have to even start playing in the ballpark for buying a home? I mean, I know certain things you can't do if your credit score is a certain level.
Well, the minimum credit score is about 640. If you have a 640, you should be able to get something, and someone will be able to work with you on that.
Okay.
So, and if you don't have just quite yet a 640, we could still work on some things to get you there.
Okay. All right. Well, last but not least, what are the benefits of buying versus, say, renting?
The benefits of buying versus renting is when you're buying, you're building wealth. When you're renting, you're actually building wealth for someone else. So now it's not and also buying is a safe investment. So you can, you're building equity. You have so many other benefits also with even taxes. You could, your tax liability goes down a little bit you can write off some of the mortgage interest.
Okay.
So when we're renting, you can't do any of those things.
Okay.
And you're putting money in someone else's pocket, and you're actually paying their mortgage.
Right. Great. Okay. Well, listen. How can I get in contact with you? If someone's out there looking and wanting to buy a home, and they don't know of a realtor, looking for a realtor, tell them how they get in contact with you.
Well, I'm with Keller Williams, Southeast Texas, and I may be reached at area code 832-883-9810. You can also look me up on the website at kellerwilliams.com. And I'm LaDonna Williams.
Yeah. Anyway, once again, you're inside the community forum here on Right Now Decision. I'm your host, D.L. Powell, and I guess, as I said, is LaDonna Williams, but Keller Williams, a realtor. stay tuned. We got more coming your way.